spending time in a cemetery isn't as fun as some people might think. These images were published in August 2021, and the group enters this cemetery to perform a series of rituals. But as you might expect, they would soon regret it. In a series of open graves, these men think that what they see there are ashes of human bones. Next, they use banana leaves, saying that they are going to feed the spirits. It is said that this type of leaf is used to honor ghosts. After leaving the offerings for the ghosts on the leaves for about 10 minutes, the team destroys the evidence. Next, one of them lies down in one of the open graves, while the other performs a kind of cleansing ceremony, which consists of breaking a coconut and letting the water fall on the person's face. While the man stays there, lying down after the ceremony, nothing seems to happen for a while, but what happens shortly after is more than terrifying. Something grabs the man's shirt, lifting him up, and he gets up screaming, full of panic, then moves away from the grave. As he talks to his companion about what happened to him, the man is grabbed violently by the shoulder and thrown to the ground. It seems like these rituals actually work, but the question here is if these men released something, maybe they won't be able to send it back to where it came from. Videos on the internet are full of mysteries. The images were posted on Reddit by Flickering and show a creature that goes beyond your worst nightmares.
We can see them. It has eyebrows. Nair of a guy, forehead and with bumba. And teeth.
Come here, Daddy. Come here, Daddy.
The creature has a pale color with strange limbs, little hair, and two prominent eyes. Its face is like that of an angry old man with its tongue hanging out to one side. Many people think it's a suffering animal of some kind, like a pig, a cow, or a sheep. Most agree that the animal is going to die very. But whatever it is, you can see that this creature is suffering. This spirit is quite a troublemaker. Published by Devoto Online in November 2020, this video has become a trend in the Hindi-speaking community on YouTube. In the video, some teenagers dressed in their school uniforms are hanging out in one of their school's classrooms. While they are talking, suddenly the lights go out.
That's when they told me that my grandmother was known for this, and this is my
grandmother, yes, my
told me the same thing as her.
It was like that kind of dark skin, tall, like that, who knows, just as they described her to me, just like the lab teacher told us.
And yes, my grandmother met her and everything.
And she even told her what her name was. She told me what her name was. Her name was Lupita. Lupita Fordan. And, Lupita Fordan. And this one?
Huh? And was she a friend of No the Mom?
And even though it was only for a few seconds, something must have happened in the darkness. Well, when the lights come back on, two of the chairs start moving by themselves without any explanation. It goes without saying that the incident caused a lot of panic. You can hear the screams as the kids run away from the area. Maybe the ghost turned off the lights to create a distraction and be able to enter this room without being detected. It surely won't be the last time this ghost causes trouble. There are many people around the world who at some point thought they had hit something with their cars, but in reality they hadn't hit anything. For example, in this video posted by Combo in May 2014, you can see in a security video how a vehicle has an encounter in that same situation while moving through a parking lot. A shadowy figure moves in front of the vehicle. The driver, worried, stops and gets out of the car to check the road and even looks under the vehicle itself. The passenger also gets out to look, while the driver goes to the back and sees a piece of paper on the ground. Apparently, that piece of paper wasn't there before. The man picks it up, examines it, and puts it back on the ground. Then he returns to his car and continues on his way, very confused. A hiker was on a 2-day expedition in a forest in Slovakia when he suddenly felt a presence, not only watching him, but also stalking him. And the truth is, he was absolutely right. The footage was published in August 2020 by a user nicknamed Leviathan, who travels through this forest and manages to get out alive. Right before seeing this figure, the man comes across what appears to be a shelter, which looks like a nest or the residence of a large creature. The hiker approaches, closely examining that structure, and even goes inside, and it definitely looks like it has been inhabited by something. In the distance, he hears a roar. This scares him enough to quickly get away from that place. Later, as the man walks, it's clear that he feels like he's being stalked. After a while, he hears a noise to his left, like something spilling, breaking. When he focuses on an area and concentrates on it, he sees that huge creature in the thick of the trees. It's hard to say exactly what it is, a Bigfoot animal or something else. Some people think it's a witch or a multi-dimensional being. Published by Ghost Paranormal Investigation in October 2021, they managed to capture paranormal activity in this historic church, specifically in the Anglican Church in Essex, which dates back to the 12th century. One of the first ghostly apparitions appeared as a shadow on the altar. Later, they hear a noise like something falling or something hitting. Then they go to the altar where Sir Thomas's coffin is located. At that moment, one of the team members touches his hand.
Oh! Something touched my hand. Seriously? I was just about to step up and go in and... There's nothing here.
Later, while one of the members is talking to the spirits, the man catches a flashlight near the altar. As shown by one of their devices on several occasions, it seems that this place is really haunted. Finally, when they decide to rest for a bit, some of the most alarming events happen. You can hear a door being slammed shut with great force. You can also hear the name Thomas, which they think might be a reference to the previously mentioned Thomas Middleton. These images were posted on YouTube by Don Matician, and as you can see, this haunted house isn't going to let anyone sleep. In one of the videos, Don says he was getting ready to go to bed when this overwhelming knock on his door started. When this happens, the man approaches the door and opens it, but there's no one in the hallway.
And it's been happening more during the day. It's just not even scary. It's really just fucking annoying. At this point, to be completely honest, I can't take this anymore.
When he leaves the room, you can hear someone knocking on another door, but there's no one inside the closet. In the second video, the knocking on the door sounds so loud that it seems like this entity is going to break the door down. This time it's 3 p.m.
Listen to how loud and aggressive it is.
Tom says it happens more during the day. At that moment, he gets up to open the door, but once again there's no one there, even though the knock was heard just a second ago. Although the man shows the stairs and the bathroom, he can't see anything. Until the mystery is solved, it seems like it's going to be very hard for him to sleep. The TikTok user, Mary Proctor, posted a series of videos that are particularly creepy, since they all take place in a child's room. In the first video, you can see some Christmas lights flicker for a moment. This could be due to some electrical anomaly, but this comes into question when compared with the other videos. A second video shows a doll that inexplicably falls off a shelf. Could it just be a poorly positioned toy? However, there is another video to show. This time, it shows a toy activating in the dark, singing, and the lights turned on. And then the camera stops working for a moment. The toy activates again a moment later. Many in the comments think it's a spirit and advise doing a cleansing before things get worse. I just hope there aren't any children sleeping in that cursed room. You're probably already familiar with the name Chris Watt, who in 2018 killed his pregnant wife and his 2 little daughters in a horrifying incident that shocked the entire nation. The footage was posted on TikTok by Darek Ocho, and the video shows the inside of the Watts family's house. While they look at the house from the front door, something appears at the top of the stairs, an almost transparent figure about the same height as the railings, like that of a child. The TikTok user believes it's the spirit of one of the little girls, and the comments agree with this. Also, a user named Brett Shivia says that he can even feel their presence in the video. We'll examine an investigation that went poorly in this case. The video was posted by American Ghost Hunter in October 2021. The investigators asked the spirit world to reveal themselves, and that's exactly what happens while they're searching. In a haunted chapel, the team hears a door opening.
Can you laugh or cry like you did the other day?
At the door?
Yeah, I think so. What here?
As they investigate which door was open, something screams in the distance.
No, don't.
That's a little bit too much. At that moment, they leave the chapel since they think the scream came from the bathroom. One of the members of the group also says he saw the figure, and we can assume that this is not good at all. According to the group, they never managed to find what opened the door, and he screamed like that because they left right after that. And the truth is that we can't blame them for that. This chilling video captured by a door security camera reminds us exactly why we were taught not to talk to strangers. The footage was released by Ring and shows a man dressed as a salesman saying he was trying to contact the residents of the house. He smiles and simply apologizes. However, don't be fooled by that smile, because this man has been accused of breaking into 19 different residences in the San Diego area. It's assumed that he says this to find out if anyone is home. This also just reaffirms the saying that you shouldn't open the door to people you don't know. Many have watched videos again just because they think they're not sure if they heard something or saw something. These images were posted on Reddit by OKPineapple4541. In the video, a demon's voice can allegedly be heard very clearly. The user is talking to her dog, but in the background, a demonic sigh can be heard saying, "Let me in." The user says he hadn't heard anything out of the ordinary. And although some believe it's just the dogs breathing, the truth is that doesn't seem to be the case because they sound like words, not moans.
What is that? Come on, Kobe, let's go.
The editor, Ice Diddy and Me, says he heard it too, and even the dog heard it as well. As far as we know, dogs have the ability to sense spirits much better than humans, which should be creepy enough to disturb you. And according to him, this can lead us to believe that this video is real.